Going to the dark hour, going to Tartarus on 420. Weirdest thing about this place, that machine that takes you up the floors just looks weird.
Whoa.
Looks really weird.
It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
It's like something they could have rendered on the PlayStation
This
1.
is only the entrance.
I just think they should have, like, made it not dumb looking.
Like, make it just like a pad.
Yeah.
And a weird, like, green and gold thing.
It looks like some sort of, like, alien, like, messaging device or something. I don't know.
And I'll be feeding you information from here.
What the hell is that? There's a tank rolling down my street. Oh my god!
Holy crap, dude. Jesus. I thought it was your motorcycle friend.
No! That was a truck.
One of us?
Well, that scared the crap out of me.
Me.
It was just like everything was shaking for a minute.
Me.
Me.
Pick me. I like the video that slows that down. So it's like really hilarious.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
Me. Pick
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
Oh god.
That was a hilarious video.
There's another reason. You two.
But there's another reason.
He just pulls out a gun and doesn't care.
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I don't know what you're talking about. There are plenty of shadows in this that you can just fight physically.
Yeah, but you're
destroy.
screwed.
Dude, there's a strange door.
Check out that door.
Dude, it's like they used inner shadow, but they changed the shadow color to light blue.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is funny because I'm going to say this. They're going to talk about it in a bit here. You're the only one who can see the door.
Yeah.
So when you walk over here to enter the door, your body doesn't just disappear. Makoto is literally just standing there staring at the wall. And everyone's looking at him like, is he okay?
No,
What's going on?
he just does that sometimes. It's okay.
He's just staring at the wall.
About that door.
It leads here, although no one but you can see it. Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds.
So you're saying we're a
infinite
protagonist?
possibilities.
No way.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have
I really
defeated your enemies,
I really don't like
you
being
will
called my
see
boy.
the faces of possibility before you.
Why?
It's just, I don't know, that guy's saying my boy to me.
What if you are his boy?
That'd be weird.
Seize
What happened to my nose?
Your power will grow accordingly.
Why was I
Be
born
sure
with a
to keep
real
that in
nose?
mind.
That nose is
Time
longer
spent
in this
will
game.
soon be scarce.
It might be.
I think it
Please,
is.
Come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best.
I feel like for a
assist
lot
you.
of the recurring characters, they just use
Until
the same
then,
cut in though.
Farewell.
Yeah. Well, Igor's not like super a big deal. I mean, he is, but like he's not given a lot of dialogue. So
Hey, are
there's
you
like have that
alright?
one cut in.
Speaking of Igor, another
Yeah,
thing
what's up?
is that the
You
whole
look like a
point of the
zombie.
Persona series is that Philemon and Nyarlathotep, who is actually the messenger of the
story.
old gods
Man,
in
are you
Cthulhu
loco?
lore. He is a guy that has the unique ability,
Have you been
unlike the
nodding
other
off?
gods,
You seem kind of
to be able to directly affect the world
you're
and
supposed
walk
to be
it,
our
which he
leader.
typically
Get your
does in the
head in the
guise of
game.
human.
Come on, let's go.
He's also known as I believe, the god of 1,000 faces or something of that.
I
to
remember
accord.
that.
And Philemon and Nyarlathotep made a bet that if humans were given power, they would basically bring about their own destruction. Philemon contacts Persona users through dreams and other things. Through dreams and other messages and systems to give them their abilities. In particular, he directly contacts the main character, and at the beginning of the games of Persona 3 and onward, Philemon makes a single
Brief appearance.
brief contact with you, whether that's through voice or silhouette in terms of Persona 4, and then leaves, and that's the only thing you see of him. The only other thing you see of him is Philemon appears in the form of a blue butterfly in Persona 4, which act as your save points
Yep.
out in the world.
So you do see him, but you don't actually know that's him.
And Nyarlathotep is the reason that shadows and other bad stuff starts popping up. He can directly affect the world and create shadows and other things. And that's sort of the background on it.
Yeah, it feels like it doesn't feel like when you first play the game, you don't think like there's that huge backstory or anything, because people only really play P3 and P4. So
Yeah. But this is all talked about in Persona 1 and 2,
yeah.
which are vastly different from 3 and 4.
Well, they're basically just like a SMT
they're basically
game.
just-
they're,
yeah, it's just
they're a real
SMT.
SMT game.
Yeah, it's just SMT. Which I don't even know why they made the Persona games. They were just going to remake the SMT games, essentially.
Well, they were
didn't
they
really
were kind
make
of doing
sense.
that with every series. Like they did Devil Summoner and something.
Devil Saga.
Well, yeah, their Digital Devil Saga. Like
Yeah, Digital
all
Devil
their
Saga.
games like are very similar, but it's easy to work off that system because it's
It's
like Pokemon. So
Yeah.
you kind of
So
just know it and get used to it. But for Persona, I guess they kind of just want to go a different path.
So we have the main menu.
Yeah. So we have the main
Okay.
menu. We have Persona. We still have Orpheus. The main menu in this game is kind of weird because you can't actually look at your party members, really. To look at your party members, you need to go talk to them.
Yeah.
Which can get very frustrating when you want to equip shit on them. But we have equipment, we got status, we got S-links, which don't really know too much about at the moment. But yeah, if you want to actually like affect people's equipment and stuff, I think you need to like check the status. So everyone's doing
And
good
you
right
can,
now.
You can see their equipment, but the way that you have to give them items is you just give them an item, and they decide if they want to equip it.
Do
I
they?
believe.
I thought you could just give it to them.
Well, you give it to them, but if it's not better than what they have equipped, they won't equip it.
Yeah.
Even if you want them to equip that thing, they won't equip it.
Look at this weird thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a Tesla coil.
It's really weird. There's also this thing back here, which I believe is your save point.
It is a save point.
So I'm gonna make a new save.
There's a weird save point.
Yeah, it's like a clock, right?
Yeah.
And we can talk to Mitsuru again. She just says, have fun. And there's a bike. And Mitsuru loves this bike. Where does she get all her money? We'll never know. Except later.
It's like she's part of some weird conglomerate.
So there are a couple things that make this game very dated in comparison to Persona 4. And we're gonna have to get used to that. But I'm gonna show a few things off so I can kind of like show that.
I hope I don't get lost.
First and foremost though, the biggest thing about this game is you can't fucking control your party members.
I'll be providing audio backup from here
Which can be frustrating sometimes.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's
It's a
I'd like to
way
join
to
you, but
make
the structure
it
of
more
Tartarus changes
difficult,
from day to day.
though.
It's actually not that bad.
Outside support is imperative.
Like, it's not the worst thing in the world once you get used to it.
Well, that
Like,
makes me
I came
feel a
off
whole lot
Persona 4,
better.
went into this game, and I was like really,
Based on your current
like,
location, you can expect to
I didn't
encounter
know if I
enemies
liked it or not because, like, that was part of it, but at the same time, it just has that different feeling.
Practice makes perfect.
But that part was, like, driving me nuts. And then, like, once you play for a couple hours, you're like, oh, okay, I kind of get it now. And for the most part, they're not the worst AI in the world, but there are some bad moments. So, like, I think what we can do... So we're going to be killing dudes. I think you can talk to people. I know in P3P, you can... There's another... I'm pretty sure there's, like, another option, and you can actually, like, control your party members in that game. So get some medicine.
In fact, actually, isn't the default thing for Persona 4 to not control your party members?
Yeah, because they learned.
Yeah. Well, no, it was the default option was not control them, and you had to go into their settings.
Oh,
to
that's
change
what
it
I'm
so that you
thinking
could
of.
Control them.
Yeah,
which was
I thought
really
it was this
dumb.
game.
And then in Persona 4 Golden, they just made it default.
Yeah.
You can control them, I believe. Like, there's still remnants of this system in Persona 4, even though people told them, yeah, no, this is dumb.
Oh, shit. No. I got it.
You did it.
I didn't get an advantage, but oh well.
Advantage is super weird to get in this game.
Well, you have to nail their back.
Yeah.
I don't think we really need the basics, like...
No, we kind of already did it. There are more options that we can go over, but we can go over them faster than she can.
For right now, it's really just... Oh, sorry, I kind of cut her off, but... It's just... So now we have items, so we can use items to restore HP. There's also tactics, so, like, we could be like, oh, I'm gonna, like, have you heal and stuff. Like, sometimes you want to put Yukari on healing, because she's good.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it. So I'm just going to go ahead and use Augie, because good thing about Augie is good against this guy. Yay. And then we can do this.
Stunning victory.
So if you happen to down all the enemies in a battle, not just one of them, you can do what's called an all-out attack, where every party member will do non-elemental damage, non-elemental physical damage, I believe, to the creature. Actually, you know what? I think it might be almighty damage.
I think it is, yes.
I believe it's almighty damage to the targets, all targets in the battle. Almighty is its own element, or elemental type. It is super rare to get on attacks, but the all-out attack is special in that it is almighty damage. So
she's not letting us go past the first floor tonight, so we're just gonna go hit this guy. Oh no, I guess that was from his back, so I guess it's just a random chance.
Which are important to consider during battle.
Yeah, it's really weird in this game, and in Persona 4 it's like, well, if you hit him in rare, remotely the back area, then you get it.
Yeah. So what we can do is, she's basically explaining just that we can use Augie. Excuse me. And they're weak against it. And then we get another turn because we downed him. So we can do it again. And then
and I
all
believe
out
you
attack.
can continuously get more turns as long as you hit their weak points and you don't hit them again.
Yeah.
Like to bring them back up. Because if you hit an enemy while it's down, they will stand back up. However, you do more damage while they're down. So, if an all-out attack is not a good option because you run into an enemy, the rare enemy that resists almighty damage,
Is there
you can instead... There are some enemies
Really?
that resist almighty.
I didn't know that.
Specifically, I'm thinking of enemies in Persona 4 that I'm sure exist in this game because they just recycle shadows. There's like block or stone enemies. They resist almighty damage, weirdly enough, and the better option is to just use wind on them instead.
Really?
Yeah, to just skip the all-out attack and just continue to do wind.
Would you like more details?
Oh god, I keep cutting her off.
And we don't need details about this stuff. We know what we're doing.
Then proceed with
Yeah,
battle.
so... You could listen to her if you want to. It helps out if you're a new player. We really, like, it's not a big deal that, like, usually you want to conserve your SP because, you know, you would stay in here a pretty long time. But we're only staying in here for the first floor, so I'm just gonna argue him.
SP is weird in that it doesn't return after battle unless you have a particular item or persona ability. It does not recharge in any sort of way. The only way that you can recharge it is with recovery items, which are very expensive, especially for SP, or resting, which you would have to exit Tartarus and rest for the night and then come back.
Shuffle time!
Shuffle time!
Oh god.
Oh man.
I have to pay
Get that
attention.
persona.
I need that persona.
Get that persona.
Okay. Hopefully I don't screw this up.
Shuffle time is a little mini game in games where the cards in front of you will be shuffled before you, and you have to attempt to find the card that you want to get. There are much harder mini games. There's variations of it. There's some that are harder, some that are super easy. We'll see which one we get here. We're trying to get the pixie persona over there.
The red one, I believe, is experience or a weapon. No, I think it's a weapon.
Red one is a weapon.
And the gold is
yellow
money.
one is gold. And then there's a
Thing for SP, I
cup.
think.
There's a blue one that's for cup. That is for either health or SP.
Fuck, I missed it. I think it's this one.
And
Ah,
then
cool.
there's and then there's one that's a green one. That's a green wand. That's for experience.
Yeah. So we need that new persona, because, you know, personas.
Snuff Soul. That's a recovery item for SP, I believe.
Yeah, we have a couple of them now, I think.
And we leveled up.
Yay! Are the arrows gonna level up? They still haven't leveled up. Oh no, they have. Oh yeah, they don't. The game doesn't tell you. They actually tell you.
Yeah, they just
in-game.
tell you, hey, we leveled up. You do not get to see their changes. The only way you can be able to keep track of how they're leveling up is to look at their stats.
Mm-hmm. And another thing. Oh, sorry.
Which I don't even think you can actually look at their stats.
You can. Like,
I didn't see her stats.
let me see.
I don't think you can see her stats.
No, there's a button.
I mean, there's her attack, defense. Oh, okay.
What button is that? I don't even know.
Right and left.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. So, well, you can look at her persona and character stats.
Which is her stats.
Yeah.
Because they don't have multiple personas.
Yeah. You can also request Yukari for healing before you have like a healing persona. So she can heal you. And there's Snuff Soul right there.
Man. I'm getting some bad flashbacks.
Why?
Oh, I don't like Tartarus. I don't like Tartarus as much as the TV world levels.
Well, yeah, because they're different dungeons. The thing about Tartarus is it's the same thing for many, many floors. And the design of Tartarus changes as you go up the floors, but it's still Tartarus, you know? There we go. Holy crap, there's a lot of guys. Yeah, we still haven't got an advantage. I don't know, like, it might be they need to explain it to you.
Would you care to hear more about this?
Now I'm good.
Maybe. Now they're talking about the all-out attack here, which we've already done in every single battle.
There may be times, however.
Oh my god, I keep skipping your dialogue by accident.
This battle is one of those times.
You can also escape from battles. Usually not advised unless you're really hurting.
New persona. So, new thing on the list here is this little mask. So you can be like, oh, I want to use this persona. You can also look at the
I would check the status to see if she has
stats.
Augie,
She is
not.
Dia, which is a good healing spell. So we're gonna stay with Orpheus now and just do the same thing we've been doing this entire time.
Just blow through our SP.
It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, it doesn't.
Totally doesn't matter.
Because
We're not going very far. Later on, obviously, it will be more pertinent to keep everything. I think you got a critical. No, never mind.
No, sometimes he just likes being cool.
It does the cut in.
Here's our chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
So, a lot of guys, but just keep doing that tactic. It makes everything easier. Oh man! Oh, we don't need that persona, so we can just get a weapon. It's so much slower now! Imitation Katana. I think that's Yu's first weapon. From Persona
Yeah.
4.
Yes, my skill level.
Now I believe that Makoto can equip any weapon.
He can, but the katana is, like, bigger, I think?
It does more damage, but it has less accuracy, which 90 is not terrible accuracy, so it's fine.
That's pretty fast. Like, you can wield, like, Junpei's weapon and stuff, and, like, sometimes they're, like, really slow, but we'll try this. You run really cool, actually.
You run like a Dark Knight.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, straight up, you just run like a Dark Knight. What's odd? Okay, this is what I was gonna say, by the way. It's weird that they've been at this for a while now, Mitsuru and Akihiko.
But we're on level 1.
And we're still on the first floor of Tartarus. They haven't gone higher than that. That's what gets me. Is like, you guys didn't really do much with this place before us.
They were probably just scouting. Like, because you need to get to a certain point to actually get, like, a save point for, like, to teleport between floors. So they were probably only scouting a couple floors because, like, it's a new thing that's, like, scary.
So you can send your allies off through the dungeon to explore. However, if they get caught into a battle, they are on their own and they can get knocked out.
Yeah. I'll show it off this time for just to show it off, but I'm never, ever doing this. So.
Yeah, it's not usually a good idea.
Everyone, spread out and proceed.
You basically have to keep an eye on their HP. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, but they do open the map for you. Like, Junpei's gonna get that chest right there. Let's keep going. She found the access point. It's good for early floors like this because everything is not bad. And hey, we're done. So, I'd like to regroup.
Everyone, return to the leader.
And I believe Junpei will give you the item if you talk to him.
Does he? I thought you just get it. No, Yukari, I'm not trying to talk to you. Junpei! No, I think we just get it.
Okay, you just get it. Alright.
See, like, these ones, they're not save points. They just take you back.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, yeah. When you leave the floor.
Yeah.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
It wasn't the greatest thing in the world. I don't know about this. Nah, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be the coolest guy in the world.
I see. Well,
No
if you gain
problem.
confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow.
I mean, and
never
we got
knew I
treasure
had
and money
that
and
kind of
experience
power.
as well, but...
Yeah.
Kicked some ass. But damn, I'm beat.
Yeah! We kick some
Because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying
Yeah,
to catch
Yucatan.
my breath, actually. That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry though, you'll adapt.
So that's the thing that didn't happen
But
to
I'm
us, but it
surprised.
can happen if
You all
you're
did much
exploring
better than I
the
expected.
Tartarus. A very annoying
Afraid
thing can
they'll
happen,
judge
and
you
that
in
is
no
your
time, Akihiko.
teammates getting tired, which will
See about
both
that.
slow down your progress and make it very viable for you to not make repeat returns to Tartarus every night.
And also, you can't fucking grind.
You cannot overgrind.
That
You are
Drives me
locked to
crazy.
doing what you can do depending on how tired people get. And if you keep pushing while they are tired, eventually your party members will say, sorry, dude, I'm too
I'm
tired,
fucking
and they
leaving.
will leave.
They straight
They
up
will leave your
leave.
party.
Because you're going to get. I think.
Also,
it's when
thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou chooses to create a persona of the Fool Arcana.
We go up. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I think when they get sick, they do leave.
Yeah,
And
it's dumb.
regardless, you shouldn't stay in. Like when you're tired, just leave, because if you risk getting sick, it sucks, because recovering from sickness is way harder than recovering from being tired. Like being sick is
takes
the
multiple
worst.
days.
So, absolute worst. Thanks, Mitsuru. Just want to make sure I talk to them.
Tress Bean.
I love beans. From Even Steven show. Was that the show?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fuck beans.
What are you talking about? Beans was awesome.
No.
Oh, real beans?
No.
Oh, you mean our beans?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, getting sick sucks. So it's really like, okay, the getting tired is not an issue really later in the game. Like when you're like, let's say 50 to 100 floors into Tartarus, not a big deal anymore. Like you can do whatever you want. Most of the time you won't get sick or won't get tired. The early game, it sucks. It's not fun.
The dark hour will soon be over. Blood has been shed this night. Ow, that hurt.
You okay?
I got sunburnt yesterday, and I just scratched my arm a little bit, and it really hurt more than it should.
Oh jeez.